When Kenyans ushered in a new era after the promulgation of a new constitution in August 2010, they at the same time raised the bar as far as qualifications for leadership were concerned. Chapter 6 of the Constitution, which touches on integrity, brought in a new era of transparency and accountability, but a lot depended on the required supporting legislation. Thus, when the Leadership and Integrity Bill 2012 was published, all eyes were on the details of the proposed legislation.
The only other way that Chapter 6 can be enforced would mean that in every single case, the determination would be made by the courts.
But the Constitution Implementation Commission, which alongside the Kenya Law Reform Commission, the Ministry of Justice and the Attorney General's Office had worked on an earlier draft, has warned that the draft approved by Cabinet has been severely weakened. And speaking at Kangaro in Murang'a County, presidential aspirant Peter Kenneth called for a strong leadership and integrity bill.
The bar must be set very high. Na ni muhimu, na tumesikia ya kwamba kuna wengine wameketi chini wanataka kuteremsha yale ambayo ilikuwa inatakiwa kwa Chapter 6 on integrity. Mimi nawaambia, mimi nitakuwa kwa laini ya mbele ya kuweka hiyo kiwango iwe juu kabisa.
The CIC has warned that the current draft has deleted sections on public participation in the vetting of those seeking public office and also weakened the role of the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission as earlier outlined. The public can no longer vet leaders seeking public office. Those seeking elective office had to seek clearance from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission according to an earlier draft, but that is no longer a must under the latest bill.
Even after all that, we seem to have had a problem in actually establishing the commission. Because as you and I speak right now, there is no commission in place. And yet, there is a constitutional requirement for that commission to play a particular role.
The CIC wants the two principals to address the matter.
And if that doesn't work, then of course what we will do is we will do another advisory to the president and urge the president not to give his assent to legislation that fails the test of constitutionality.
It is also seeking the help of MPs, warning that a lot is at stake this time round as Kenya heads to the polls. There has been a lot of debate and even a court case on the eligibility of presidential aspirants Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto, and the Leadership and Integrity Bill 2012 was expected to give directions on this, but the CIC says the law is more than just that. Members of Parliament once again find themselves with the huge task of scrutinizing and making recommendations on yet another crucial piece of legislation that could eventually have a say on whether they make the cut for the next polls. Abdi Osman, Sunday Live.